But while Bruce Bochy and the Rangers won the World Series, I got a little smoke. And this is not a home bias smoke. I think this is real. I got smoke. Houston as a whole, as a city, I got a little smoke. First, y'all said that the Rangers celebrated a little bit too early before they won the World Series. Winning is tough. Don't tell me how to celebrate. Tell me how to galvanize my troops. That's one thing. So we already got smoke with Houston. And then, this is really offensive. And to the point where, people who hold votes or voting privileges for awards, there needs to be a higher standard, and I mean this in all sports, but we're talking about baseball. There needs to be a higher standard of how people go about casting their votes. Because if you cast a vote and it's just mind-blowing, and you can tell that there's some bias in this thing, come on. So my smoke goes out to Jesus Ortiz. And Jesus, you're a smart dude. Award-winning writer. The first Latino to serve as president of the Basketball Writers Association of America. What did I say? Basketball? Sorry, basketball. Excuse me. Baseball Writers Association of America. You've covered the league for a fairly long time. You've written books. But when you go as a voter for Manager of the Year and you have no votes, he's not even on your ballot. The fact that Bruce Bochy is not on your ballot in what he did in year one with the Texas Rangers, like people like you, when you put Houston's on there, you put Dusty on there, and this is not a shot at Dusty, because Dusty's a great manager. He's done great things in this league. But how do you give Dusty a vote and you don't even have Bruce Bochy on your ballot? Turn this team around. 68 wins a year ago, 99 wins this year. And I know the votes have to be in before but the significant change that happened throughout the year, and then you watched what happened in the playoffs, all the way to a World Series. And for you to not to even have him on your ballot at all,
90 wins.
Excuse me, 90 wins. To have him on your ballot at all, my boy, that's voting malpractice to my book. Don't have bias. Don't have city bias. Don't have team bias. Be fair. Be fair in what you do. Be authentic in what you do. When you have the right to vote, your vote can matter in some areas. And when you do things like that, that means that you have a little bit of a poor integrity. And we've been seeing when it comes to reporters and integrity this week. Clarissa Thompson. Okay, shorty. But come on, man. Come on. Not to have him on the ballot at all, that's bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging with that one right there, man. Come on. Don't let your bias show that much. Don't let your love for the hometown city show that much. I get it, but come on, man. Do better. Voters have, and this is not just you. We're talking about you right now, but there's voters in other sports that do the same thing. Sometimes, like we need to get these voters votes. They need to start rotating them, because some of y'all have these votes for a little bit too long, and they don't let fresh blood come in a lot too often and get these votes. We got to do some sort of rotation. It's like presidency. Like you had it for 4 years, you got to pass it up to somebody else. Because some of y'all, I don't know. But today we're talking about you, Ortiz. Do better on your vote.